Liverpool will win and must win. That is my thoughts on this game. That's what I believe will happen, and I'll tell you why. First of all, Liverpool under the lights at Anfield. First Champions League game. This is Liverpool in a nutshell. This is what Liverpool of a football club is. They die for these games as a club. Liverpool love these games. I love these clubs as a fan of Liverpool. This is when the atmosphere peaks, and this is the sort of game where Liverpool usually dominate and win. And I think we will be good enough to see off Atletico Madrid. Why? Well, I think first of all, I think Atletico Madrid are about Julian Alvarez. They're about Jimenez. Those are two key players for Atletico Madrid, and they are both not playing, and that leaves Longley at the back for Atletico Madrid. And Longley's been better under Simeone, but he's still not to that sort of top level. So how do Atletico Madrid approach this game? Well, I could see them going with something very similar to what we've just seen from Burnley and Arsenal, but very much more about defence first and in a low block. Now, you might be going, oh, this is what we always see from Simeone. But recently, he has been a bit more of an attacking manager. But if you have a look at away European fixtures, he's still stuck to a pretty solid defensive system. I don't think it will be like a 5 at the back. I think he'll stick with sort of what he's been doing, a 4-4-2, but a very defensive 4-4-2. And it will be about hard work. He'll pick Gallagher. He'll pick Barrios. He'll put Marcos Llorente as a right back. He'll pick Koke in midfield. It will be about hard work. That is sort of what he likes in his team, and no doubt he'll go with that. So what do Liverpool need to do? Well, first of all, Liverpool need creativity. That's what we're going to need all this game. This is the sort of game that you want someone like Alexander-Arnold, the Snake, to be here. But unfortunately, he made that decision to go to Real Madrid, and now he's not even starting. This is the sort of game where you want someone like that, which we unfortunately don't have, so we'll have to rely on the likes of Florian Wirtz. This is definitely a game which Florian Wirtz can step up in and show why we spent £120 million on, which I still think will end up being worth it, but we need to start seeing some evidence eventually. I would love to see Rio off the bench in this game. I think Rio is a very much a threat against low blocks, and I think maybe more than Cody Gakpo, who in the past I think has struggled more against a low block. I think maybe someone like Alexander Isak will be really important off the bench. Hugo Ekitike. Mo Salah needs to step up. Obviously, Salah's had a lot of problems this summer, a lot of them out of his control, obviously the likes of Jota passing away, but we need creativity in this game. That's what Liverpool are going to require in this game. I wouldn't mind picking Andy Robertson. I think that would be good creativity. For me, that's what this game's all about, is how can we break down Atletico Madrid, and I think we will eventually break them down, and I think it could take maybe 80 minutes again, unfortunately. I know we'll be stressed out again, but I think we'll eventually break them down, and we will find a way through, and we will win this game 1-0, which is absolutely essential we do win this game, because our next games are very difficult. We go to Galatasaray. That's definitely not a guaranteed 3 points.